Hey guys, before this video begins, I just want to let you know that I've decided to maybe do one YouTube video in November, and then after that, that's it. I'm really gonna go on a vacation away from YouTube for a while, at least until December. But during that video, I will show you what holiday DVDs we're gonna be reviewing for the month of December. Or we're gonna try, depending on how many I can get done. So anyways, here's your video coming up now. Hey everyone, and welcome to another horror DVD review. Today's horror DVD we're gonna be reviewing today is Rise of the Zombies, which obviously you guys remember this one from my DVD unboxing, which I know most of my DVDs that I've shown were lately been on my DVD unboxings this year. All about a group of people that were stuck in this jail cell called Alcatraz, and literally now it's being condemned with zombies, and they have to go see a researcher named Arnold to get the vaccine. Man, will they get it? And will Danny Trejo survive in this one? You guys are going to hear all this updates and all these details. And, of course, which everyone loves, the rating on what my opinion is on this movie. But anyways, warning, this video might contain some spoilers. If you do not want to hear the rest of these spoilers, please please forward ahead through the rest of today's video so you do not miss another thing of what's going to be going on through the remainder of this channel. So we all start with some zombie attacks where zombies start eating the flesh. Oops. As I was saying is, the zombies eat the flesh off of the victims, and literally Colleen and these other drivers were trying to get to the jail cell, and they were like, I can't believe I would be this excited to go to a jail. Which I agree. I mean, no one's excited to go to jail, but it's the only safe place to avoid the zombies, or almost. But later we see the car while they really try to make through the turns, and then the car starts tumbling, almost like a tumbleweed. And you got one person half dead, and one person that was injured. But luckily, this girl was able to make it out alive with her baby. But who knows for how long. We later go straight to Alcatraz, where we see all the survivors, and we see one of the main characters named Lori, and how she gets very ticked off that Danny Trejo and Marshall and the nephew were all using up the fuel, so they quickly try to ration everything. And while the other people, they were watching Arnold's research video of how trying to find a vaccine for the zombie bites, and tested it on a monkey. But that was the last journal entry that they got from him. Who knows if he's still alive? You guys let me know in the comments if you think he's still alive. Because me, as usual, I know. So later, we also got the zombies, washing up on shore. We got the zombie eats one, and then the zombie bites one. But literally, what really stinks was that they had to shoot the guy after when he got bit. Which I feel real sorry for him, because he seemed to be normal, but I can see where they were going, because when you get bit, you start having a few seconds, and then sooner or later your body your DNA becomes all black, and then you start having white shot eyes, and you become a zombie. But luckily, as long as you aim at the head, that's a good idea. But me, if Arnold had the vaccine, I would quickly take it. I'll be like, quickly, give me the vaccine, please. I don't want to change into a zombie. Like, literally. You guys do not want to change into a zombie. Let me know in the comments of what you would do. Yeah. But anyway, everyone was like running, and you get more attacked with zombies. These zombies attack one by one, while everyone keeps shooting at zombies. Even some of them escaped in their jail cell, but some of them end up with bites. Even a scientist's daughter gets like bit, and luckily these two zombies were in jail cells, so they all quickly think of a way on how to escape to the city to try to look for Arnold's vaccine and try to get to the safe house. But luckily, we'll soon figure out they'll be able to make it, because sooner or later, everyone starts arguing, and they try to like figure out like who should stay and wait. Like everything was like discombobulated, which I agree. I mean, if I was getting ready to be attacked by a zombie, I would try to figure out what I would do. Me, I would probably like add an extra person to stay on in Alcatraz, even if it's with someone that I can trust. Like to say, hey buddy, please stay with this person and help him out a little. But me, involves helping doing research on the zombie and being the test dummy? Screw that! I am not getting bit by one of those lousy things and being like and risking my skin to be food for them. Screw that. But luckily this guy said I'll stay. And luckily he did. Cause like one, he has two real subjects that are zombies that are locked, so they won't attack him. And second, he stays close to his daughter, which I agree. You guys let me know in the comments what you would do if a family member of yours was changed into a zombie. Would you stay with them near the jail cell and hoping that they find the vaccine? Or would you just like leave them behind? Me, it would be kind of complicated for me because one, I would probably like put like protective armor on my hands and on my face to protect myself from zombie bites. But I'm not gonna worry about that. But anyway, while everyone quickly goes down in the middle of the night, they quickly start shooting zombies one by one, and literally they make it to the boat. While the zombies try their best, we get like movement and lights and some flashlights shining. When Danny Trejo tells them, "Do not shine the lights, because it'll attract the zombies." Because lately the zombies have been going underwater, which is crazy. I mean, there are sharks in the water, and some zombies could get eaten by sharks. They're nuts. You guys let me know if you think the sharks also became zombies as well, which I highly doubt it, because we're focusing on normal zombies. But it's just a hunch. Later on, we get, as I was saying, later on we get like zombies like pushing against the boat, and literally everyone's like freaking out, and then this guy loses his sister to zombies while they drag her underwater, and everyone starts shooting, and Danny Trejo gets ticked off, like literally. And now they have to quickly find some food because all their rations are like damaged because of the water. And everyone decides to split up. Some of them decide to go to the safe house. And this woman and Marshall, a kid, and this other woman, which we don't really see her in the pic, but those four kind of stayed behind and like to go straight to see Arnold's research. While Danny Trejo takes his nephew and the other people straight to where the safe house is. And later on, we see the guy like I'm doing more research, like he grabs like a tissue subject of one of the zombies, and how he can't stand like metal. And luckily, since it was a prosthetic hand, the zombie started like overreacting. Like literally, he was like scared, which I can see why. The electrical magnetics were like traumatizing the thing. But me, I would probably be a wise guy and put like and throw metal and then use a magnet and torture the living tar out of it. I'll be like first I'll keep a zombie in a cell. Like I'll be like, hey zombie, nya 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 nya, and then quickly lock him up, and then I'll tell them, please give me a zombie I could torture the living crap out of. You guys let me know in the comments of what you guys would do, because I would totally torture the living daylights out of a zombie. But like I said, you guys let me know if you guys would torture the living daylights out of a zombie. But so the guy does more research. Like he puts like near like he does like smoke, and then the zombies like couldn't stand it. Even electrocutes a zombie, and accidentally electrocutes his daughter. But I can see why he did it by accident. He was trying to like do experiments. But now we're already way ahead about him. We'll get more into him later. Then while Danny Trejo's group goes to like look for food and stuff, he literally looks for his nephew and calls for him, and literally almost shoots him while he was like off exploring. But sooner or later, we see a zombie that's woken up, and her arm was like this. And while Danny was like very happy, he found something to drink. Literally, that's when poor Danny Trejo, he did not make it. He ends up getting bitten and changes it into a zombie later on, which kind of stinks. You guys let me know in the comments if you guys like him. So after when Dan Trejo gets attacked, the woman and the other guys see it, and literally they were like very surprised until the zombie woman like literally jumps on the guy and quickly starts eating him, and then the woman grabs the gun while Dan Trejo was already changed into a zombie with the big it literally goes after her and starts eating her, and then she was like like literally she was scared because when she got bit, she quickly put the gun towards her mouth, and then boom. Then the guy sees his uncle, which I'm pretty sure it's Danny Trejo. Yeah, it is. When he sees Danny Trejo change into a zombie, he was like, oh! And then Danny Trejo starts chasing after him, and quickly, like, first he grabs the chainsaw with a like literally chainsaws his stomach, and then quickly grabs the axe and axes him. Which I feel real sorry for poor Danny Trejo. I mean, he's gone so far in the movie, like literally. He survived a lot. Well, he survived a good quarter of the movie, if I do say so for myself. Then later we get to see more of the pregnant woman and like how she's like trying to like grab scraps of food and water, and she later hides in an ambulance. Where we get like this boy and Marshall and Lynn and the other girl as they go rescue. Well, actually, they quickly see zombies climbing on the bridge. They're like, to be honest, they almost feel like Spider-Man, but instead, it's like, I'm very curious. How can a zombie climb walls? You guys let me know in the comments of how crazy you think that is. Next, they're gonna tell me that zombies fly. I doubt it. But later, while the zombies were like all teaming up, the kid starts hiding like in a car, and while the zombies were like pushing, like they were like going like this, and pushes it, the grenade goes off, and boom, the kid didn't make it. Even after when the zombies were escaped, like they got blown up. And then later we see like Colleen like in in the ambulance and how she was like still alive, they quickly pointed the guns, but they quickly like calmed down a little, and they see it that she was still alive, and they see the whole group, which was pretty cool. Then they all introduce themselves. They're like, "I'm Marshall. This is Lynn. This," and the other one is, I believe, Cassie. I think that's her name. And then literally they quickly offer her some food, which I could see. And then while the zombie quickly grabs her leg, bites it, and then Colleen says, "Please don't let them get my baby." And then after, when Lynn was like very in shock because she had to shoot a pregnant woman, they quickly tried to deliver her baby, but then actually her baby ends up changing to a zombie instead, which for that part I'm gonna leave out for some people, and then sooner or later while while the kid goes straight to the shelter, he sees that it was abandoned and that there were like helicopters and dead people. There, he was like, "Oh, the place is a wreck house." Then zombies start chasing after him, so he quickly jumps in the truck and drives away. While Marshall, Lynn, and the other woman. Then we go straight to the scientist, where after when he starts hearing his daughter's voice, and after when he showed her the pic, he quickly like bites on, quickly ties it, and quickly like grabs the scalpel and he grabs some of his skin, literally rips it off, and it was like really hard. I wouldn't risk myself, but sooner or later, after when she had something to eat, that's when it all went downhill. That's when him and his daughter, they both ended up. He ends up killing himself with his daughter because he pulled the grenade, dropped it, and boom, because he was about to change into a zombie, and he would rather be dead than be a zombie with his daughter. And I feel real sorry for those two. Well, actually, the normal person, the zombie, I'd still rather torture. Then later on, we have more zombie attacks, and then the kid quickly tells him about, and then but luckily they have a new companion, a dog that was actually part of the research of Arnold. So Lynn quickly bandages the dog up and everything, and the dog was still alive. No effects of a zombie bit or nothing. Like he was attacked by the zombies. Well, we're not really 100% sure, but at least he wasn't a zombie. That's all I can say. Then we hear that he was in a water facility, and while everyone was all back together, and the kid was with him, with Marshall, Lynn, and the other girl, which we'll call her Cassie. Then Cassie was very upset that she was worried because she was about to have a baby, and she was worried that she didn't want it. So then she ended up ending her own life because she was scared. I feel sorry for her. She was scared about the zombies. You let me know in the comments if you would be scared too, if you were part of that. Because I would be scared too. But luckily, while everyone was trying to escape more and more of the zombies, the last 3 people quickly, plus a dog, so actually we'll say 4 people. That's when the last 4 people all quickly they quickly grab more weapons and everything, and they quickly get to the water facility, and they start shooting zombies, and you finish them off by electrocuting them with a big. They barely got rid of all the zombies, but at least it was enough. Where Arnold was still alive. He protected himself this whole time. And everyone was very relieved. They literally saw Arnold's dog, one of the original test subjects, and everyone was talking about how they wanted to escape by car. And I was like, do you think it was easy to get there? To get down? The only way to get out of here is up. Do you know how to fly? Fly? Because I certainly do. Don't? Because he was like, do you know how to fly? But luckily Marshall was like a pilot, so he knew how to fly. But poor Marshall, because the zombies broke through and bit his hand. And Marshall was like screaming. And he was like, cut it off! Cut it off! And quickly, they cut his arm off, burnt it, and they quickly gave him the zombie vaccine. And literally, everyone was like, it was like a big run to the helicopter now. With the last 5 survivors now. 5 survivors now. And everyone running, and then the kid literally got scratched by the zombie. He almost got changed to a zombie, but luckily Arnold quickly gave him the vaccine, and Lennon was helping Marshall like guide the plane since it was hard to do it with one arm, which I agree. I mean, getting your arm chopped off because you would have been affected by a zombie, and luckily Len had to get the vaccine too, because like she could have gotten bitten and she could have changed into a zombie too, and then the whole copter would have been ooh boom. But thank goodness, because after when he saw the research facility of Alcatraz, they were all really. Arnold said he needed a good lab to copy the vaccine, so this way they can at least be good. So, and all the zombies can be back to normal. But literally, let's just hope that they do get the vaccine ready, and then everything goes back to normal. So, overall, this movie was pretty good. A lot of blood, gore, caring, and everything, and a lot of good things. And plus, we get a total of 3 males, 1 female, and 1 dog. So that's a total of 5 survivors in this movie so far. So right now, I'm going to give this movie a 4.5 out of 5 for a lot of good zombie kills, a lot of good escape routes, because that's what's main part. A good research thing going on, but these are just like things I'm gonna think about, like the top 3 to 4 things why I give this a 4.5 in the link in the description below, so you guys can check it out. And also, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and leave a comment if what you guys think about this latest zombie movie I did. Now see you all in my next future video. Peace!